There is no freedom. You haven't told me who you're with, so therefore the freedom of speech only fucking works for you, right?
Calm down.
It doesn't work both ways, right?
Calm down, calm
So
down.
you're a uniparty where it's only your way, no way at all, any other way.
Well,
I asked you who you were with.
You're causing a disturbance. And who owns the government?
I'm sorry?
Who owns the government?
The government.
The government owns it, so the people don't. So
People don't own the government. It's not slavery. It's nothing like that.
wow.
If they felt threatened and they didn't like it and they felt disturbed about it, then that's a different story. They can be the complainant. We cannot be a complainant.
Oh, okay,
And
sure.
so if they felt bad about that and they said, I'm offended by that, then we can do something about it.
So you're gonna force feelings.
No, it's not us, that's them.
Today is October 16th, 1409. We are in Houma, Louisiana. I believe it's Terrebonne Parish. We're at the DMV, Office of Motor Vehicles, I believe they call it. Do a little civil rights investigation, make sure they respect our rights to report in publicly accessible areas. Oh wow. Proof of insurance. They close at 4, so we've got just under 2 hours. Go vote, Louisiana. Wow, I love these transparency mode concept here. A trooper? Wow, it's horrible in there. Wow. Donate for life? Oh look, they do. They have the Blue Line Gang stripe up there. Huh.
Sir, you can't record. Who are you with, sir?
She talking to me?
I think so.
Oh, okay. News.
What did you say, baby?
The news.
The news.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you need my consent in order to have it on your program.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you that straight up.
Oh, can I get it? Okay.
Be on the news. I don't give consent for my minor to be on the news.
Oh, okay.
He's not saying Roxanne.
I said news.
I said news.
I said news.
The what, baby?
News.
What did you choose?
Independent. Yeah, there's no privacy in public.
13? 14?
What news are you with? May I see your badge?
But come on, baby, 16?
What news program are you with? Hello?
Somebody in here.
What news program are you with?
The lady don't want her mind to travel. We're going to go around.
Yeah.
That's right. Then you have that right.
Yeah, I do. What news channel are you with? I'm asking you as politely as possible. Next, I will call the sheriff's department because my minor child is in this facility.
Oh no!
Can somebody please call the sheriff's office?
For a camera?
Hey, ma'am.
For the camera?
Can somebody please call them for me?
You can't from your phone.
Wow.
That's what you choose to do.
Say something nice about it. That way when I pull the tapes, I can hear it.
Oh, I just started your garbage over there. 16. And I'm here to renew that. It expired. Yes, ma'am.
He's not too friendly.
She's not with us. She's not legit.
I'm not legit.
Y'all call the sheriff's department?
Sheriff's office. Yes, we need an officer over at the DMV office, please, on Capitol Boulevard. There is a lady claiming to be part of the news crew. My minor child is in here. She will not tell us who she's with, and she's recording everybody in this facility, like, and trying to antagonize and engage and make us engage with her. but will not tell us who she's with.
108 Capitol Boulevard.
Yes.
And is she causing a disturbance?
Yes. She's walking all around the private windows where people are getting their items, giving their personal information, providing Social Security and birth certificates, and she's recording it all. This is not okay. Not to mention my minor child is here, and I asked her to please not record and who she affiliated with, and I got nothing but a smirk and a laugh, and she walked away to the other side. I believe they're here to try to get everybody in his office to engage with them. And she's standing now in the corner by the door, just recording everything. The employees are extremely uncomfortable.
Give me a description of her. What is she wearing? Is she white, black, Hispanic?
White, black flip-flops, jean shorts.
Blue jean shorts.
Blue jean shorts.
Let me talk. Let it rain.
And a black hoodie. And she just told me the exact description to give you guys, so she's being an ass.
Black flip-flops. Jean shorts. And a black hoodie.
I'm about to do more than that. Dude, see, y'all need to get an officer here, like, immediately, please. There is no free. You haven't told me who you're with, so therefore the freedom of speech only fucking works for you, right? It doesn't work both ways, right? So you're a uniparty where it's only your way, no way at all any other way. I asked you who you were with. You refused to tell me who you're with. We're here recording everybody. We're providing private documents that have our identifications on them. That is none of your business to be recording. Point blank. How long until the officer gets here, please?
I'm sorry.
How long until the officer gets here?
I cannot give you any TA because of officer safety, but I can tell you they're en route to you.
Thank you.
No problem. Are you wanting to stay on the line with me? Can I have your first and last name?
Now she has my information. And she's mocking me about it. If this tape does not get removed, this is a problem.
And it's on her cell phone, or is it on like an actual
No, it's on a video camera. It's on an actual camera. On a GoPro.
And this is a good number?
Yes.
Okay. She's still in the corner?
Mm-hmm.
Am I on speakerphone?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
But now she knows my name. She's gotten pictures of my Social Security, birth certificate, as well as everybody else's here.
And you said it was your social and your birth certificate?
Yep. Everybody here has got information like that out that's being recorded.
Mm-hmm.
We're providing it to obtain our services here at the DMV.
Who's the lady with the DMV?
And did the DMV workers know who she was or anything like that?
No, they don't. They asked her who she was. She just says, I'm here with the news.
Okay. So they have no clue either?
No, they do not. They know I'm on the phone with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I like that one. I already have one. Okay.
Now, where are you at?
I'm sitting in the DMV's office. Yes.
You're still at the desk with the clerk?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Now she's recording a gentleman having his picture taken for his driver's license. These people have access to all of our identities now, along with pictures. Now she has the capability of creating illegal documents.
Okay. I have multiple deputies in route to you.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Right.
Are you okay to hang up?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Just call us
Okay.
if you need an update, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye.
So how am I supposed to write it? Like this? I like it.
Sheriff's office.
Yes, I just want to report a weird incident happening at the DMV.
On Capitol?
Yeah, somebody, like a lady saying she's with the news is just walking around videoing, but she's not, like, leaving the building. It's kind of weird.
She's in the building?
Yes.
Got a hand in the pocket.
And, like, she never took her hand out of her pocket. It's just weird. But she said a couple of words, but not much of anything, so I walked out.
Is she arguing with anybody?
No, but they kept asking her to leave or they were going to call, and they asked for someone to call the sheriff's office, but I walked out, so I don't know what's happening in there anymore. But maybe if somebody just comes right over here and check. But I've never seen her come out the building yet.
Can you give me a description of her?
It was a white female, like shoulder length hair, dark brown, curly.
Okay, we're also receiving a second call in, and I have somebody on the way, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
First 101.
101.
Pulling a 103D at the Department of Motor Vehicles on Capitol Boulevard. A woman walking around the private windows pretending to be the news station, recording everyone.
137 101. I'll take that.
For direct.
221.
Just to advise, in reference to this female that's videotaping everything, white female, black flip-flops, jean shorts, and black hoodie. Two separate callers called in advising she was taping even the documents that the people had as the different windows, the Social Security and birth certificates.
10-4. 137 headquarters, 1097. Go for it. Can I have 105 public service me, please? 105 headquarters, you show me road phone. 137 headquarters, copy 1026.
71.
1177-7254. 1177-7254. 137 headquarters, 10-8.
10-4, 137.
105 headquarters, 10-8.
10-4.
0-0.
Hello.
Hey.
Can I talk to you out here?
This poet.
First off, I just want to talk to you out here.
Oh, am I being trespassed?
Well, I mean, you're over here recording other people in a government property.
And
you want
public.
to identify yourself.
Yeah, public property. I said I was news.
Well, when you say here you do government stuff.
And who owns? Yeah, who owns the government?
I'm sorry?
Who owns the government?
The government.
The government owns it, so the people don't.
So people don't own the government. It's not slavery. It's nothing like that.
Wow. No. So when I pay taxes, where does it go?
It goes. It distributes out everywhere.
Right. So it goes to this here, right here. This is a public. You have a supervisor, sir.
Yes, I do.
Can I speak to him, please?
Well, they're probably busy right now, but I'll get in touch with
Yeah, just before you make a mistake.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
Trust me, I won't make a mistake.
Okay.
Because
we'll find out.
That right there is not a good pass.
Okay. And what makes a good pass? Where do I get
An
one?
actual.
But where do I get one? Who issues those?
When you work for a newscaster.
Oh, okay. So you can't.
Work for a newscaster.
Oh, yeah, I can. I'm independent, sir.
You don't work for a newscaster. There's a difference between contract and working for them.
Have you heard of Pelham? Have you heard the case law Pelham v. Fort Hood? You might want to go look that up.
Okay, but you still don't have a legit pass.
Yeah,
and
but
you have minors in here as well.
But there's no privacy in public, sir.
Actually, there is.
Oh, so there's privacy in public.
Okay.
And what's your name, sir? You have it. Are you a sheriff's deputy?
I am a sheriff.
And what's your name, sir?
And I asked you for yours at first.
Well, I know, but it's your policy to identify. Wouldn't that be professional as you?
If I'm not mistaken, any criminal if you're not giving me the information.
Is there a law with her recording my minor with my minor's birth?
Hold on one second, ma'am. Hold on one second. So.
I mean, you're blocking the door right now.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
I'm doing a news story, sir.
Okay.
Gathering content for a story.
But I'm gonna let you know real quick, when you do news stories and stuff like that, especially in a public place, there's documentation that comes into play.
Yeah.
You have documentation?
Yes.
Where's it at?
Oh, right here around my neck.
No, that's not documentation.
Okay.
All you're just showing me is mechanical stuff. You're just showing me video.
It's a constitutionally protected activity. The same one that you swore an oath to, the Constitution, First Amendment.
For that though.
What, for this press badge?
That's not a press badge. That's something that.
Where do I get that from, sir?
You actually get it from the newscasters.
Oh, from where? Like CNN or something like that?
Whatever news.
Okay, I'm independent. I'm independent, so I issued myself this.
Yeah, but you can't just issue your.
Is your supervisor on the way?
I'm not yet, because I'm trying to get the information.
Oh yeah.
I know all the information there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be right here.
You look fine.
Yeah. So when I come in peacefully, quietly, she's actually screaming at the top of her lungs.
Okay.
So that would be called, we call a crime, because that's called disturbing the peace.
It's only disturbing the peace if somebody's actually feeling.
I feel. I mean, she's making.
That's actually the victim or suspect or anything like that.
Oh, so I can.
Like if, say for example, if you say you cuss me out, stuff like that, I gotta have thick skin. There ain't nothing I can do about it. But if somebody else over here.
Well, you mean you as a deputy? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, but you know that's actually called First Amendment as well. That's called redressing, petitioning your government.
Me off and stuff like that. There's nothing we can do.
That's right, because it's a First Amendment protected activity.
If they felt threatened and they didn't like it and they felt disturbed about it, then that's a different story. They can be the complainant. We cannot be a complainant.
Oh, okay,
and so if they felt bad about that and they said, I'm offended by that, then we can do something about it.
So you're going to enforce feelings?
No, it's not us. That's them. So if somebody said their feelings.
But they're not. But listen to me. They're not going to make the arrest. You'll make the arrest.
I'll make the arrest because they're going to be the complainant because it bothers them.
Because of their feelings.
Who knows?
I'm just asking you.
Term, it could be a derogatory meaning to them.
Have I used
it? Depends on their culture. It depends on a lot of.
So if I make somebody as fun of somebody's religion in here, then I can get removed. Is that a crime to make fun of somebody's religion? Is that freedom of speech? Oh, okay. What's what you? I was just clarifying. That was called a follow-up question.
Oh, okay.
In the business, yeah.
Oh, see what you're doing. You're trying to do reverse psychology. Well, it's just not going to work because that's the way the law is as far as when it comes down to.
That's why I'm asking for a supervisor. You think this is the first time I've come into a DMV?
You think it's the first time I've been doing this 17 years.
So you've had to deal with cameras before?
I'm from San Antonio. You know how many people over there do all this stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know because that's I know exactly what was going on when I said that.
What's going on?
All you're going to do is put this on YouTube and everything else like that. This is not no real new stuff.
Wow, I would say so.
No, it's not.
So
because if it was, you would have a legitimate pass from news broadcast.
Yeah, and who issues that?
Again, the broadcasting.
Oh, so a private company.
Even the contractors, because I had to deal with many contractors before, not on a bad term, and they actually had legitimate passes.
Oh, I was actually going to ask you about that too. Thanks.
What's that?
Your body cam.
Yeah, it's rolling.
Okay, good.
Yeah. You're right.
I'm just checking.
I told you I've been doing 17 years. I'm not going to not roll it.
So you're going to violate somebody's civil rights?
What's the civil rights that I'm violating?
Well, I have a right to be here, sir. The one that you swore no to.
So what is the right to be here?
It's called freedom of press. Well, it's no privacy in public, sir.
Well, this is documentation. People, driver license, people, birth certificate, people, social security.
So there's privacy in public then.
I'm sorry, that's actually.
So if I can I ask you a question?
Identity theft. So if I don't know what you're actually using for this.
Well, the crime would be identity theft, but it's not illegal to capture.
There's no telling if you're getting ready to do that.
Well, I mean,
that's why I like to be proactive and not
you let other people talk. So just like you. Can I talk?
I mean, you've been doing a lot.
I know, but you've been doing most of it.
But you're not answering my questions.
I don't need to, though. It's not required by law.
And so do I have to answer yours?
Well, we're having a conversation, are we not?
No.
So just like if I have
two people going back,
that's called a dialogue. So just like you have a gun on your hip, I don't know if you're going to pull out and shoot me, or if you get in that car, you're going to wreck and kill somebody.
You never know.
Right. See, so we don't do. Yeah, but we don't do pre-crimes.
Mr. Marks, by mandate of the District of Columbia Pre-Crime Division, I'm placing you under arrest for the future murder of Sarah Marks and Dr.
Yeah, well,
what statute is that?
It's called.
Why are you being so hateful?
Belief that a crime is and will be committed.
You came off really hot. Why is it so?
No, I'm just saying
you seem bothered. That's what it is.
That's reasonable suspicion, probable cause.
Well, probable cause is
reasonable doubt, okay, that a crime could be or would be committed or has been committed.
And what crime have I committed?
Okay, first off, I don't know what crime you committed right now, besides the fact that you're sitting here recording,
which is completely lawful.
Government documentation.
Absolutely. Thomas Jefferson actually said it's a civic duty.
Thomas Jefferson have nothing to do with me.
Am I allowed to talk or what? Thomas Jefferson.
Nothing to do with me.
You just going to keep interrupting me?
I'm going to keep interrupting until you give me your identification.
Am I required to by law?
By law, yes.
What crime did I commit?
What did I sit here and say?
You just said that I didn't commit a crime, correct?
I said you didn't commit a crime.
Right. Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
That's a reasonable suspicion.
What crime am I? What crime?
Documentation. People got their documents out right here. You're recording whether there's a juvenile over here.
Yep.
How do I know you're not going to be a pedophile? How do I know you're not just doing something?
How do I know you're not a pedophile? How do I know you're not one of those cops that kill people?
You don't. But
you put knees on you?
Are you sworn in to actually uphold the law and stuff like that?
I don't need to be a cop to understand.
Oh no, but I'm asking, are you sworn in to uphold the law?
Watch out.
Are you sworn in to uphold the law?
You are.
You're right.
You put your hand up.
Right. You're right. I sworn. I signed.
The only place. The only way that I'm leaving here is if you trespass me.
So when there's a juvenile
am I trespassed?
Here, if they said you don't want you here, yeah.
Am I trespassed?
If they said they don't want you there, yes.
I haven't heard it yet, so can you ask me, please?
See, there's multiple witnesses.
I didn't hear it.
Say it.
So am I being trespassed?
If you don't leave, yes.
So I'll be arrested if I don't leave?
Yes, if
okay.
you don't leave.
Then I'll leave under threat of arrest.
Okay. It is. So, and I've dealt with this many times, and I wasn't lying when I said that. I've been doing this 17 years. I'm from Texas, as you can tell by my accent. I've dealt with this and dealt with this and dealt with this because there's a couple of people over there. Hello, ma'am. Welcome. Welcome to my humble abode. So when it came down to, like I was sitting there saying, like I had to deal with so many people in San Antonio, okay, because that's where I'm from, and we dealt with this a lot. And one of the main corporate that started all this stuff, he used to be a police officer. So when he was a police officer and stuff like that, he sat there and got mad because he got fired. So what did he do? He decided to start doing all this stuff, and now he's sitting there putting all law enforcement. He's actually hired other people to do it and put them all on YouTube. Okay, and you can look him up. His name is Sheepdog. It's under YouTube, and I know your daughter. So anyway, so then on top of that, I know Megan. So anyway, so I'm good, right? So then turn around after that, like he continued, and then he had all these people there. All like there's so many social media about that. And that's all they do is they'll go around and sit here and see what officers don't know what they, don't know the laws, or try to violate their rights so they can basically sue and do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but she walked right here when my stuff was on the desk. And she got my name and has my driver's license picture all recorded.
Okay, so.
That's a problem. And
I get it.
That's a problem.
It is a problem, don't get me wrong. It is a problem, but the main thing is, like, and I'm not going to sit here and say she's right, because she was, like, if there's...
Oh my God!
Yeah, it was Mac colors and everything. Anyway, so
we can't use our cell phones to record from this wall back. How come she was allowed to take that camera?
So that's the thing. What she's doing, she's pushing buttons, and that's what I'm saying. That a lot of people do stuff like that just to sit here and get a rise out of everybody else.
Right. She pushing buttons.
Can I have 105 public service? So this is the United States of Bible. I can't tell you all that. So hello. Good.
What's your name?
Good.
I don't know where she went.
Oh, I'm looking at her.
Don't worry about it. I'm looking at her. She's across. She's right down there.
I'm looking at it.
Oh, you see her?
Yeah. I see her.
How you doing?
That's good. That's good.
You said he looks my daughter. You know where he is? She walked by while I was there. Oh, okay.
So again, it's there's nothing as far as I can do on that part, and it's true. But if something would happen, then we already know who it is that does some stuff like
So in
that.
trouble if I snatch that camera and pull that card out?
You probably would. Yeah. You probably would have. So, because now you're looking at criminal mischief. Then that's why I said they're doing it to get a rise out of people, to sit here and try to sue people, to put them on YouTube, to make them look basically ignorant and not knowing the laws and everything else like that. So that's what they do. They try to get a rise out of people. That's why they sit there with messing with them as well.
If I need CPR, I don't know old folks to give me CPR.
So that's what they're trying to do. And she's not the only one. This is the first time I knew that one person's doing it here, of all places, Homa. But they usually in more big cities, bigger cities, So that's like I said, I've dealt with many of them, and it's just
And they all have
it's a waste of our time.
a crayon color.
Yeah.
You can print it out on the computer.
No, it's colored. So, yep.
We're sitting
going to menopause.
Her? No, she wouldn't pass. She wouldn't pass me in there. She's going to, she knows, I mean, like I said, we call those street attorneys, is what we like to call them. You know, because they try and try. Street attorneys? Street attorneys. Mm-hmm.
I thought you said Tina Turner.
No. No, don't even. Don't need no private dances. No. Not from her, no. So no, that's the thing. So I'm just waiting on my sergeant. He's on his way. So, and I know she's calling somebody. You said she parked her car somewhere, right?
Mom said that she parked her car across the street.
She's over there. I'm about to go kick her butt.
Oh, she's in the Jeep.
She don't know I don't come.
Oh, she's in the green Jeep. Okay.
No, I
Oh, she's in a green Jeep. Okay.
Yeah.
She's on the phone with somebody.
She needs to go where my daughter was.
No, she needs a new job.
They always say they don't need no driver's license anyway. But they are sovereign government or something like that. They say they don't need no driver's license. She wouldn't be able to go in the courthouse with that. No.
Heck no.
Or that Trespass.
Hey, just to let you know, that woman, she just left. She went into the, she wouldn't give me her identification or anything like that. And what she was doing, she's one of those, like, give you a hard time, let me record you, make sure you know the law and all that type of stuff that they put on YouTube, right? So she just left. She left in a green Jeep. She's going towards 311. I don't know which way she's going, but she just turned, she had moved, or she left after and said, if you don't leave, you get in friendly trespass, stuff like that. But she finally left because she's like, nobody told me. And then a bunch of people said, yes, they did. And so she ended up leaving. But of course, like, she was sitting there and why am I committing a crime? Am I committing a crime? This is before the old trespass part. And I was like, you're in a government place, sitting there recording. Like, of course you're committing a crime. She said, what crime am I committed? Under the statute law, they started doing all that stuff, right? And I said, first off, there's a juvenile here. Second off, there's people with their private and with their identification and stuff like that. And I said, for one, oh, sorry, I was getting a call from I don't know what number. Anyway, so I said, for one, you know, this is a private, it's a government.
Wow. This place, huh? It's good to be the king. Damn. Brood sheriff in the back of a chair. Whew. Sparing the expenses. Hey, I was to see if the sheriff was in. I had a comment on an incident that just happened. Or maybe a chief deputy.
Who are you with?
I'm sorry?
Who are you with?
The JTown press.
The what?
The press. Yep.
Hello.
How you doing?
How can we help you?
Are you the sheriff?
I'm the lieutenant.
Lieutenant? I just had an incident over at the DMV, and I was just curious. The deputy seemed real flippant with his oath in the Constitution, so I didn't know if the...
With his oath?
Well, I was in I mean, obviously this is completely lawful to record in a public lobby, is that correct? Is that how you understand it?
That's how I understand it.
Okay, so I went into the DMV, you know which one I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. So I went in the public lobby, was gathering information for my story, and he just trespassed me and told me he'd arrest me because of people's feelings, is what he said, his word, not mine. So
When did that happen?
I don't know, however long it takes to drive over here from there.
Was it the sheriff's office? Are you certain of that?
Yeah, it said Terrebonne Sheriff's Department. He was I forget his name off the top of my head. He was a black guy, deputy, about yay high, kind of a younger guy, maybe mid-30s, 40, somewhere around there. He said he'd been with the department 17 years. He was from Texas. Does that ring a bell?
Not offhand, but let me...
I mean, if I go into a DMV lobby, is that lawful to record in a lobby?
I I don't know what their policies are, honestly.
Well, I mean, but it's lawful. I mean, the Constitution, freedom of press says I can come in, you know, it doesn't matter what you can make a policy that said I can't record in this lobby, but it's actually what they call press and public have what they call equal access. There's numerous case laws on it. So it doesn't, you can't make a policy that supersedes the Constitution, right?
I understand. I'm trying to look up that address and see if
let me see if I have it for you.
I have it.
Oh, do you? Okay. And he said that if he was also telling me that if other people, if their feelings were hurt, because that's actually what I asked him. So I said basically if feelings were hurt, that he'd arrest me for like disorderly conduct or whatever else he could sit there and muster up to get the people in the audience, so to speak, that were sitting there. If they got basically like butt hurt. I mean, you know, lack of a better phrase, but if they were butt hurt because of my camera, some lady was actually causing a disturbance. I got it on 2 cameras. She was screaming at the top of her lungs, and inside the DMV, but yet she still remains. So it just kind of confuses me. And I know Terrebonne, the Terrebonne Parish Sheriff upholds the Constitution, so at least that's what I'd like to show. Right. You know, I'd hate to put another bad cop video out there. That's not what I'm trying to do, really, truly.
I totally understand.
You know, they don't. I showcase good cops when I can, if they'll let me. But this deputy did not want to let me.
Okay. Let me do some more research on this. I'm gonna go see what we can do.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all can just be like, hey, look, you're not trespassing anymore. Go finish your story. I'll go in there, finish what I need to finish, and I'll bounce.
Sure. Let me go look.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm going to check one for you. What is your primary concern or complaint?
That he trespassed me for no reason. So, I mean, you understand how trespass law works, I'm assuming.
I do.
So do you know the difference between public and private?
Well, look, I'm not going to get into that stuff with you, but if you have a complaint,
I do, yeah.
Then I would like you or request for you to fill this form out.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you have time to do that.
Yeah. Can I scan it in and email it to you?
Well, put it all on here.
Yeah.
And then.
We'll just save time though. I'll fill it out, I'll scan it, and I can email it to you.
That's fine.
You have a card or anything?
Yeah.
Should I send it direct to you, or are you IA?
I'm not IA, but I can get it to the right people who can investigate it further and see how it needs to go.
And how do you say your last name? Guidry?
Guidry.
Guidry.
G-U-I-D-R-Y.
Thank you so much, sir. My name's Lana, by the way.
Sure. Nice to meet you.
You too.
So here's our form. This is a witness statement form.
Okay.
And just put the time, the date, where it happened. Which
can I just
it's
maybe
108.
just send you a video?
Huh?
Would it be easy just to send you the video?
Of the incident?
Yeah. I have 2 cameras running the whole time.
You won't be sending it to me. You'll be sending it to HR when they review the form.
Okay.
So I encourage you to put all that information up there, including who you are, where it occurred, which is 108 Capitol.
Okay.
And your contact information, the phone number, however we can reach you.
Capitol.
And they'll investigate it and proceed accordingly.
All right. I pray that we can resolve it.
Sure.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. God bless.
This video here will be sent to the sheriff and to the IA, Lieutenant Guidry. We're going to ask them, how long is the trespass for? Is it still in effect? Has this deputy been reprimanded? Do you see anything wrong with his actions? This video is the complaint. Consider it officially submitted. If I get a response back from the sheriff's office, I will let you guys know in a part 2 or maybe even a community post, depending on what it is. So stay tuned.